Hey guys, welcome back. It's Krystal. So today I have a review and demo on some products that were sent to me from Beauty for Real. Now the only other time that I heard of this brand was when I received something in my BoxyCharm. It was one of these sticks here. These are like the blush plus glow sticks. So I did receive this in a BoxyCharm, and that was the first time I had ever heard of the brand. So they did contact me, sent me some products. I have a mascara, 3 lip products, and the blush and glow. I actually have 2 of them now in 2 different colors because one was in my BoxyCharm and one they did send to me. And then I also have a body bronzer. So I've been using these products for about 3 to 4 weeks. I've been testing these out for quite a while, off and on, and I have my full thoughts about them. So before I do the review and demo, I just wanted to give you a little backstory on Beauty for Real. So the brand was founded by Leslie Munsell, who is a makeup artist who has 25 years experience in the beauty industry. And on the website it says that she worked with thousands of women who were overwhelmed by all the beauty products out there. And for an average person who doesn't have a lot of makeup, I think that it can be very overwhelming. For somebody like myself who keeps up on everything, the latest things that are coming out, for me it's not so overwhelming, but I can see how it would be for somebody who's maybe just getting started in makeup, or somebody who just kind of wants a simplified makeup routine, who doesn't want a ton of products, you know what I mean? So basically that was her idea, was to create this line to simplify the makeup routine and create essential products. Yeah, that's the backstory on that. I will link the website down below so you guys can check it out, but let's go ahead and jump into the review. So first up is a lip liner. This is the Define the Only Lip Pencil, and this retails for $14. I love the shade of this. This is like a go-to color for me because I love mauves. Mauves is like one of my favorite shades of lip products. So it is in a retractable pencil, and I've used this quite a bit. I think it looks beautiful worn on its own if you outline the lips and then just fill it in with the pencil, or you can pair it with other products, and I think it looks really, really good. So that is the shade. I am wearing that on my lips today, and I love the lip pencil. It's very soft and very creamy, and I love the color. I love the color. All right, the next product is the Light It Up lip cream. These come in 5 shades. These retail for $18, and the color that I have is Barely There, and this is just a really pretty, I would say like almost like a peach. I would say this color is like a peachy nude, maybe with a hint of pink in it. It's kind of like a pinky peachy nude. But the packaging is really cool because it has this mirror on this side, and then it has a light. That's why it's called the Light Up Lip Cream. So there's a button at the top here. You just push that, and then it has an LED light. So if you were somewhere at night where you didn't have access to lighting that was good enough to apply your lip product, you could totally use the mirror on the lip gloss and the light to apply it like this. So I think that's a cool concept. This really doesn't have a scent to it. I like this color. It's beautiful. It's very creamy, very opaque. It feels good on the lips. It's not drying. Now it's not super long lasting because it is more of a glossier finish lip cream, but I love it. It's gorgeous and it feels so good on the lips. So that is the shade right there. And it's just like a standard doe foot applicator. So I love the packaging, I love the color, and I like the way that it feels and looks on the lips. So this I'm super happy about. I will tell you right now, I love all the lip products that they sent me. So the next product is the Light It Up lip gloss, and I have the shade in Kiss Me. They have a total of 8 shades of the lip glosses, and it's in the same packaging. These also retail for $18. So again, you have the mirror and the LED light. But this color is gorgeous. I like to put this over a lipstick, or I like to wear it on its own because it does have enough color to it, but it also has a nice glossy finish that makes my lips look plump. So that's what I really like about this. And it also has like a minty smell to it, which I personally love minty lip products, and I like the way they feel on the lips. So it has a little bit of a minty sensation, like a tingling sensation, but not like a stinging sensation. It feels comfortable on the lips. So I love this. Love the smell, love the packaging, love the color, love the finish. This is not a sticky lip gloss. It feels good on the lips, and it also gives you a nice glossy finish. So I am wearing all 3 of the lip products today. I have the lip liner, the lip cream, and the lip gloss all paired together. And you wouldn't think to mix all these colors together, but they actually look really pretty together. I like it. So this is the lip gloss right here. Nice glossy finish. One thing that I don't like in a lip gloss is when they're very sticky, like it feels like you have honey or syrup on your lips where they kind of just stick together. This doesn't do that at all, so love the lip gloss. So next is the High Def Mascara. They only have one mascara in their line, and when I opened this up, I knew that I was going to like it. I can really tell by the way the wand looks if I'm going to like it or not. Generally, like in most cases I can tell. So yeah, this is just the High Def Mascara, and it's in the color Just Black. So I love smaller applicators on mascara, so when I saw this I was excited that it was small, and I had a feeling that I was going to love it. And so I feel like it gives me volume and length, and I can do 2 coats and be done with it. I like the way that it makes my lashes look, upper and lower lashes. So I am wearing that today, and I've been so enjoying it. It's just a really good mascara. So I like that this instantly gives you volume without clumping your lashes together. So you know, some mascaras you start putting them on and it really just doesn't do anything. This one gives you instant volume, but it doesn't get clumpy on you. So I really like it, but it also gives me a little length as well. Now for me, I don't have a problem with mascaras being heavy and weighing my lashes down because my lashes naturally curl up. Whereas I know some people have really straight lashes, and sometimes certain mascaras won't hold their curl, so I can't attest to that because I don't have that problem with any mascaras. But so far so this has been a great mascara. I love it. So this mascara retails for $19, and if you go on the website and check out all their products, they all have really high ratings. Like they have 5 stars. Almost all these products that I'm showing you right now, they all have 5 stars. So, you know, obviously people like them for a reason. So this next product is the Total Glow Bronzer, and this is actually a sample size. I'm not sure how much product you get in the full size, but the full size does retail for $24. This is intended for your body. I haven't really used it on my body except for today. I wanted to give you a little demo, and I applied it to my shoulders and my chest area. I don't know if you guys can tell that I have a little glow going on from the bronzer. So I haven't really used this on my body, but I have been using it with my foundation, so I just mix it in with my foundation. I've been taking pretty much my CoverGirl Clean Matte BB cream in the lighter shade, because I have 2 shades. One's a little too light, one's a little too dark. I generally mix them together, but this one is the 510 Fair, so it is a little bit light. So what I do is just mix in the body bronzer with this, so it deepens it up just a hair and it gives it a little bit of a glow. So that's how I've been using it, but it is intended for your body. So I think it gives a nice glow on the body. It's like a nice little golden glow. Can you guys tell? I don't know if you guys can tell. I'll say what I like about this is it's not too dark. You know, for us fair, light complected girls, sometimes these types of products are super bronzy, but this one isn't. It's actually pretty light. So yeah, I think it's nice because it's not too bronze. Like once you blend it into your skin, you're not like, oh my god, that's like way darker than your skin tone. Now for somebody with a darker complexion, obviously it would probably just look beautiful because I think it would show up more on a darker complexion. But it just gives you like a nice golden glow. I don't know if you guys can tell. Sometimes it's hard to see these things on camera. Okay, guys, so the last 2 products I have are these Blush Plus Glow Sticks. They do have 2 shades. I have both of them. One I got in a BoxyCharm, one they did send to me. These retail for $24. You get a blush on one side and a highlighter on the other. So let's start off with this one. This is the one in the pink, which is the blush name, and then the highlighter is Get Lit. So this is what it looks like. So the blush on this end and the luminizer highlight on the other end. Now you don't get too much product, but because these are a cream product, I would imagine they would last quite a while. So let's go ahead and swatch these. So these are the shades in the pink and Get Lit. Now I like the shade of the blush. I think it looks beautiful when applied to the cheeks. I feel like it gives a little bit of a glow, but it is a lighter blush that you can build up. So for me, I like that because I can go heavy-handed with blush. I know I've said this many times in videos. I can be heavy-handed with blush and bronzer. So sometimes ones that are more buildable are better for me, just so I don't go overboard right away. So I like that I can just stamp it on my face. I like to take a flat angled brush and just kind of stamp cream blushes onto my cheeks. I used to hate cream blush, you guys, but I have found two brushes that I really like to use with cream blush, and I just find that they work for me and they don't lift my foundation and they just stamp on the blush really nicely. I will show you those in a second. So I do have this blush on today, but I did pair it with a powder blush over the top just to kind of set it. I think this blush looks very like luminous and natural looking. It's not too dark, not too overboard. It just gives a nice kiss of pink to the cheeks with a little bit of luminosity. So I think the blush is really pretty. Now the texture of these is not my favorite. I feel like I rather have a cream to powder finish when it comes to like a cream blush or highlighter. And these just have like a tackier texture. Now I find that the luminizer or the highlighter is more sticky in texture, and I don't like that. So this is the one product that I wasn't too fond of. I mean, I think the blush is pretty and I can work with it because I paired it with like a powder over the top. But as far as the luminizer, it's very, very subtle, so I think this would be great for a woman who wants a little bit of glow, but not over the top, not metallic, not super intensely shimmery. This one's just a very like lit from within subtle glow. If you're more into that look, I think you would like this, but the only thing for me is the texture of it. It's just too tacky. It has too much tact. Even if I set these products with a powder over the top, I especially feel like the highlighter is super, super tacky to the touch, even after the powder's over it. So I'm not too fond of the highlighter more than the blush, but this product in general is just not my favorite of everything they sent me. So that was in the pink and Get Lit. This is the other one I got in a BoxyCharm. This is High Beam over here and Coral Crush on this side. Alright, so there's the swatches. The luminizer in here has a little bit more of a peachy pink undertone, and it's a little bit too dark for my complexion. And then this is a beautiful like corally blush. So again, it's pretty much the same situation with these. Not crazy about the tacky texture that they have because they don't really dry down to a powder finish, which I would prefer. Yeah, these are just not my favorite. So those I would kind of skip in my opinion. But they do have a 5-star rating on the website. So I mean, it just depends on your preference. These are just not my preference in formula when it comes to a cream product. I do have a different highlighter on, but I do have the blush under my powder blush today, and I think it's a pretty color. So the brushes that I like to use with cream blushes are these types of brushes. I have a third one that I cannot find. It's by Makeup Geek. I absolutely love that brush for cream blush, but these are the other two that I have. So this one's by City Color Cosmetics, and it's just an angled flat brush. This one is the CCF07, and this is the Morphe E7, which they recently discontinued the Elite brushes, but they did come out with the Elite 2 brushes, so I'm not sure if you could find this in the new ones. But anything that's like this shape would work. And the reason that I like this shape is because I'll just take the brush and dab it like this onto the blush, and then I just literally stamp it onto my cheeks until it blends it out. So I just go like this. And for me, that's the best method of application for cream blushes. And I used to hate cream blushes, but until I found and discovered these types of brushes for them, it has totally changed my cream blush thoughts. Because before I didn't like them, and now I do. I just feel like sometimes you need the correct tools to use them, you know what I mean? But it also depends on the formula of the blush that you're using. So that is it for this review. Out of all of the products that I received, my favorites were definitely the lip products. I love all 3 of the lip products, and I also love the mascara. Those were my favorites of this line. They do have other products on their website. I will link their website down below in case you want to check it out. But thank you guys so much for watching this, and I just want to say thank you to Beauty For Real for sending me these products for review. So thank you guys, I love you, have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video.